From the scandalizing of court, there is a third case, which is we ourselves are told to be silent. First meaning is the exuberance, erroneous, obiter dicta means an accidental remark. The case of Quentin Hook. So this case is concerned to Sir Douglas Hook's son, Mr. Quentin Hook, new Lord Hailsham of St. Melbourne, the Lord Chancellor. He is the most gifted man of our time, statesman, orator, philosopher. He has a no compare. Means here the description is given of how influential he is. He has a no compare whilst out of office. He is by turns author, journalist and television personality. In his exuberance, he wrote for a magazine Punch and in 1968 found himself brought up by Mr. Raymond Blackburn on the charge that he was guilty of contempt of court. He criticized the Court of Appeal in words which were quite strong. Means here the Lord Hailsham of St. Melbourne. This case is about the Quentin Hook, who is the son of the Sir Douglas Hook, and in his exuberance he wrote for the magazine Punch. Punch is the name of the magazine, and in 1968 by Mr. Almond Blackburn. He was tried by case where he was guilty of contempt of a court. His words were quite strong. His words were quite strong are those in which the Mr. Almond criticized Lord Mansfield. His words are set out fully in the report of the case R versus Commissioner of Police of the Metropolis. Then after that you have to directly write this. The case came before us on a Monday morning. Mr. Blackburn appealed in a person. Mr. Hook was in a court but was presented by the most graceful advocate of our time. His name is Mr. Peter Rawlinson, QC. Now the Lord Rawlinson, he told us that the Mr. Hook is in no way intended to scandalize the court or the Lord Justice, but he maintained that the article constituted a criticism which he had a right to state publicly. Means here he has done not the criticism, he has the right to state, express his feelings. We accepted the submission, we delivered the judgment straight away as we usually do. We did not write 28 pages as Mr. Justice Wilmot did. It is the right of every man in Parliament or out of it in the press or over the broadcast to make the fair comment, even outspoken comment on the matters of public interest. Those who comment can deal faithfully with all that is done in a court of justice. Then can say that we are mistaken and our decisions erroneous, whether they are subject to appeal or not. All we would ask is that those who criticize us will remember that from the nature of our office, we cannot reply to their criticisms, we cannot enter into the public controversy, still less into a political controversy. We must rely on our conduct itself to be its own vindication. So it comes to this that Mr. Quentin Hook has criticized the court, but in so doing, he is exercising his undoubted right. The article contains an error, no doubt, but errors do not make it a contempt of a court. We must uphold his right to the uttermost. I hold this not to be the contempt of the court and would dismiss the application. So this is the case of Mr. Quentin Hook.